What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Tony Blake from Tony Blake Projects, your cultural and travel expert.
Ryan Little.
So in today's video, this is a throwback. I have a lot of throwback, y'all. I know. If you watch my other video, I said I had 2 countries that I would not go back to. So today I'm telling you about that second country. I am walking in the street in Sri Lanka, and I'm in the market. I actually dropped to the supermarket and they took me to some street market. As you can see, people are staring at me and I hate it. If I wanted people to stare at me, I would have stayed in China. I keep my mouth shut because once they hear I'm American, they try to take advantage of you. So, for example, before I said something, the lady told me 500, and then all of a sudden the price went to 1,500. So I'm not having it. I'm too cheap for this. But yeah, everyone's staring at me, and I hate it. Forget all that whole embracing the culture and all that stuff. I can't. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Sri Lanka, I'm trying to be open-minded about Sri Lanka. So far, it's not happening. So I should have known this was gonna be a problem. Well, first of all, let me back up. I flew from Dubai to this country and I cut my time in Dubai short because I was so excited to go to see the beaches, the people, you know, things like that. So the first issue when I got there and I landed and was clearing immigration, when you get into immigration, there's a sign that says it's the death penalty for smuggling in drugs. Not that I'm smuggling in drugs, but that just tells you, you know, they don't play around here. I only travel with a carry-on. Things are going well and I'm about to leave out the airport and 3 customs people come up to me and they're like, oh, first of all, I didn't know they were that because they were in regular clothes. So they're like, oh, where are you coming from? I'm like, Dubai. They're like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm like, a teacher. And y'all, I'm literally walking past them because I thought they were just strangers. And so all of a sudden they were like, okay, just come with us. And I'm like, no, who are you? Then that's when they showed me some kind of identification. So then they take me in a room
and there was another dark-skinned female in the room, and they were both interrogating us. And in my head, I was like, what the heck is going on here? So, you know, you start second guessing yourself. I was like, do I really have something? So they start going through my stuff. Like, I was real legit, like, scared, y'all. I was like, what is going on? It was like, well, where do you teach? How do you afford to be here? And all this stuff. So I was just like, okay, because it's not uncommon. For those of you that don't know, I used to live in China. You just travel Asia because it's so freaking cheap. So, and my coworker just brags about how good of a time he had in this country. So I was like, psh, bomb. Totally different experience. Get outside, no Uber, whatever, taxi driver. Take my Airbnb, end up being a lot farther than I thought it was gonna be. I get there, the people are really nice. However, I just noticed everyone is staring at me. And y'all know how I feel about them stares, especially living in China. I left China on vacation to get away from them stares, y'all. I'm just like baffled because I'm like, we look alike. Why are y'all staring at me? And so that was the most frustrating part. Like, but it wasn't the kind of stare you get in China, like, oh, we're just curious and excited to see you. It was literally, why are you here? Where are you from? Why do you look like that? So I did not feel very welcome here. And again, this is my experience because I am in a lot of travel groups and people have different experiences. One particular day, I was just so frustrated, and I think I was just tired at this point. I decided to go to the market, and I take a tuk-tuk. And when you'll see a clip of me being in the market, everyone's staring.
If people to stare at me, I would have stayed in China.
I was thinking about taking a train to another part of the city, and I walked into like the bus station to buy it. And as I was walking past a group of young kids, they were in a car, and the irony, they were playing Bob Marley. They were just laughing and snickering and like Black Girl or whatever, you know? And I snapped, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I snapped, and I was ready to risk it all. So I was like, cursing or whatever, and I was like, and you're listening to my country's music, do you even know what he's saying? Because you're not doing that right now. They were just so shocked, and started apologizing profusely. And I was just like, you know what, whatever. I ended up not really doing anything, going to eat, back to my hotel, go on the beach, because my hotel was close to air, I could access the water. But again, my experience, never going back to visit. Now, in order to get to the Maldives, it is the easiest access to the Maldives. So I may have to land there just to get to the Maldives, again, because I'm cheap and that is the cheapest route. And I was gonna go to the Maldives, but I was just so tired, y'all. And I'm gonna talk about just getting tired and flying nonstop in another video. So I don't have much clips from visiting this country. Yeah, no shade to the people, didn't make friends there, and I'm okay with that. And I salute and kudos to all who have had a great time there. My experience was not so positive. All right, so hope you guys can figure it out what it is.